Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have to follow Miss Asha Tyson. I have to follow Miss Jamila Corbett. We are here on Financial Fridays, guys. As you trickle into the room, don't be afraid to swipe and share. Please don't be afraid to swipe and share, and please don't be afraid to tap that screen. Boom! I cannot believe that I need to follow Miss Boom 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 because that was like off the chain. So much energy. I don't know that I can match the energy, but I'm gonna need your guys' energy to help me match the energy. Can you guys sit there and tap the screen and just show me lots of love as you guys come in? Please swipe, share it out on Twitter. Take a screenshot, guys. Let everybody know that you are watching Financial Fridays. Hashtag Financial Fridays with an S. Don't forget the bit.ly link, right? The bit.ly link. If you want to join Financial Fridays on Facebook, join us there. And guys, this has been an absolutely phenomenal train thus far. We are here. This is our premiere event. We're doing this once a month. So as everybody's trickling into the room, let me acknowledge those of you who are coming in the room. And where's everybody's from? That's it. Join my man Ryan. Getting ready for some nuggets, folks. Getting ready for some nuggets. So they told us today, and they told me today that I needed to tell you guys how to make 100K. They told me today that I needed to teach you how to make 100K. How many of you, by put a one in the box, want to know how you can make 100K using the basics? Put a one in the box because I want to know the ones of you that want to learn how to make 100K using the basics. There you go. Here come the ones. Let us fly. Let us fly. G-Money, I got you. You know I do. There's lots of ones. There's lots of ones. So again, if you guys are just now trickling in the room, allow me to introduce myself because some of you know me, some of you don't. For those of you who do not, feel free to click on the little Perry guy over there in the corner and follow me. But first, my name is Ryan Roy. I am a success coach. I help people, small businesses, entrepreneurs. I help them really formulate what it is that they want to accomplish in their business or their personal lives. I help them break that down into what I call small actionable steps, and then I hold them accountable, right? My system of accountability to have them actually do those things so they can reach that success. That's how it is. So I got it in here. How to turn $25 into 100K because I've done this before. You guys ready to learn how to turn $100? Put ready in the box if you guys are ready because I don't want to drop these nuggets if you guys aren't ready. I got to know that you guys are ready. Type ready in the box and make it happen. And if you guys aren't typing, you could be tapping. If you're not tapping, you could be following. Let's do this. Let's go. 100K. $25. So it all starts with the basics, guys. It all starts with the basics. Number one basic that everybody needs in business is integrity. Integrity to your money and integrity to oneself and integrity to your customers. Can you guys type that in the box? Type integrity in the box. And in the case that I am going to describe, you need a little bit of OPM. So some of you are going to be like, what? You'll see the $25 and what the significance of it is, but you got to stick around and understand that. And guys, don't forget Miss Asha Tyson. Miss Asha Tyson, which is here to drop you some golden nuggets at the end and share with you something, but you got to stay to the end. You all got to stay to the end. So integrity and OPM. Some of you may or may not know what OPM is. OPM is, well, first of all, let's get into integrity. Sorry, I apologize. I jumped ahead. Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, right? Then OPM. I mean, what is OPM? Other people's money. Thank you, Donnie D. I love you too. If your screen ain't cracking, it better be tapping. Let's do it. OPM is other people's money, but I love to do this. Other people's money. That's right. So let me ask you this, guys. I love to tell stories. How many of you love to hear stories? Put a 5 in the box. Put a 5 in the box because it is story time. Because we all love stories. Why do we love stories? Because we can relate to stories. So as is story time, let me tell you about the first property that I bought. And some of you are going to be like, man, he was talking about $25. Stick with me, stick with me. I'm telling you, it was only $25. I bought my first property, my first investment. It was a single family home, everybody. The purchase price was $215K. My down payment was $8K. Repairs and expenses $5K. Are you guys sitting here following this? Right? That's a lot of money, Ryan. A lot of money. You guys were talking about $25, man. I'm not following. I don't have 8K or 5K. I don't have 13K to rehab a house. Well, guess what? I sold that house for $265,000 just 3 months later. Had some mortgage payments in there, had some repairs and some expenses, and I profited 40K. How many of you can say 40K? How many of you would like to make an extra 40K? Because I had a full-time job at the time. How many of you would like to make an extra 40K in 3 months? Put a 1 in the box. Put a 1 in the box. Awesome, right? That is awesome. It is awesome sauce. It was amazing. I was like hooked. Like they say hooked on phonics. I was hooked on real estate. This thing is phenomenal, right? So then, but that's not all. There's more. Right? Then I had a second deal right after that. Purchase price $250, but I just made 40 grand, right? Down payment 10,000. Repairs and expenses 12,000. Man, Ryan, how are you getting some of these money? Hey, Debbie Belleville, I saw that you just came in. Welcome to the broadcast. I sold that one 6 months later for $350. As a matter of fact, I lived in it for a couple months as I fixed it up. Purchase price was $250. Mortgage payments $12,000. It was $2,000 a month on that property. Repairs and fees $13K. Guess what, guys? $75,000 profit. Guys, it just showed you how to make $115,000. But you said, Ryan, guys, somebody type in $25. Somebody said, please invite your followers. Some of you said $25. Ryan, you said $25. You sat there and gave me all these numbers and you said $25. Let's get back to the basics, people. Let's get back to the basics. Right? We talked about integrity, right? Being true to oneself and being true to the people around you, right? That is what integrity is. That includes your finances. If you do not have an amazing credit score, people, that's because you're not in integrity to the people that you owe money to. All a credit score says is that you pay your bills or you do not pay your bills. I had amazing credit at the time. OPM. Who has 13K laying around? Probably not many of you. I didn't have 13K laying around when that happened. But guess what? I had integrity towards my finances. Because I had integrity towards my finances, I had access to other people's money. You guys are going to freak out here when you see this. I can't even make this stuff up. I can't even make this stuff up. So like I said, back to the basics. You need to get your credit score right and shift your mindset, the money mindset. Asha's going to be talking about money mindset, guys. You got to get your mind right around your money. I knew I needed to pay my bills and I wanted to pay my bills, right? But because I wanted to pay my bills when I had a little bit of money, people gave me access to a lot of money, right? Power of having access to funds is because you have trustworthiness around money. If you have trustworthiness around money, people will give you money. Ready for a little bit of story time? Let's give you a little bit of story time. I got a few more minutes here. I got about 7-8 minutes, right? So, story time. There is trust, but it wasn't trust with friends and family, guys. Let's do this. I was reading a real estate book. Listen to what I said, because Asha touched on this. She said, you got to educate yourself. You got to take time to educate yourself. I was reading a real estate book one day, right? I was reading a chapter on OPM. Can't make this stuff up. I got a phone call from my credit card company. Not one of those phone calls, everybody. Not one of those phone calls. Not one of those phone calls where like, how come you haven't paid a bill? It was one of these phone calls. Due to your excellent credit history with us, integrity, right? Is that integrity at its best? We would like to deposit $12,000 in your bank account today, 0% interest for 1 year. I was just reading a book on this. They said use other people's money. That's not my money. Guys, how many of you would like your jaw drop if you were just reading that chapter and seen that? I was like, OMG. I'm not lying. They said we want to give you $12K because of your great history with us. I had no balance and I had a $12,000 limit. I said, wait a minute, what's the catch? What are the fees here? There's no way that this is going to happen. And they said, there's only one thing. There's a $25 transfer fee. I said, here's my bank account routing number. When can I expect the money? And they said, it'll be there in 15 minutes. And guess what? It was. What was my mindset, guys? We're talking about mindset, money mindset. I was just reading a book on what it is. I was just reading a book on other people's money and how to leverage it. My mindset at the time was they're going to give me $12,000 for 25 bucks. I'm going to put that money, and when the opportunity arises, listen to this, guys, when the opportunity arises, I am going to leverage this money. If the opportunity does not arise, I'm not going to spend it on vacation or shopping sprees or entertainment. That does not exist. We're not going to do that. We are going to use it for an opportunity to make more money. And if I had no opportunity in that 1 year or that 12-month period, what was I going to do? I was going to take that money out of that bank account and give it right back to them and say, man, thank you for letting me borrow 25 or 12K for $25. What did I use that money for, everybody? I used that money just a couple months later to buy that first house and rehab that first house. That money turned into 40K. That money turned into 75K. That turned into $115,000 profit within 12 months. And I gave them their money back and I said thank you, and I continued on my real estate journey. That's how you make money. But it didn't stop there, guys. Think about it. We need to recap. It all started with my mindset. It all started with the right money mindset. And the mindset was, if an opportunity arises, first of all, the money mindset was this: I need to pay my bills. The second thing was I needed to be in integrity to the people I had contracts with. If I said I would pay you rent for an apartment, guess what? I paid you rent. If I said I was going to borrow money on a credit card, I paid it back. If I said I was going to take a loan out on a car, I paid it back. And I did this, right? When you use other people's money, whether it's a credit card, whether it's a down payment on a house, whether it's something, I built that. People trusted me with money, and because they trusted me with money. When they trust you with money, guess what money is? It's cheap. It cost me $25. And when you have trustworthiness with money and you have integrity and people give you your money, when the opportunity arises, people, you got to go and take advantage of it. You got to go and take advantage of it. My question to you guys: will you recognize when you have an opportunity? Put a 10 in the box if you will recognize when opportunities arise and align yourself to do it. Let me know by putting a 10 in the box if opportunities arise, whether or not you'll recognize it and move on it. That's right. When we have opportunities in life, we must act on them. Okay? When we have opportunities in life, we must act on them. Put a 5 in the box if you guys are willing to take action on opportunities when you do it. You'll recognize them, but are you willing to take action? Put a 5 in the box if you're willing to take action to do so. Awesome. Because many of you are looking at my broadcast and saying, how's he dropping that money in the background? Many of you are sitting there saying, oh my God, look at all these banners. Guys, this is new. This is Periscope Pro. This Periscope producer. And I have been putting together 40 lessons with my friend Ryan Miller, and it's a $97 retail value. Right? I'm giving you an opportunity because you're on Financial Fridays, taking your evening away from your stuff. And on Financial Fridays, we want to give you guys opportunities. I have a $97 retail course, 40 plus lessons to teach you how to do this. But guess what? For Financial Fridays till midnight tonight, I'm going to give you a coupon code BETA. I wasn't planning on doing this, but last minute I was like, you know what? I got to do something for Financial Fridays. Take a screenshot of that if you're interested. If you're not, don't worry about it. But many of you are broadcasters. Many of you want to put these things together. Many of you, like me, got tired of doing this, showing people go to my Bitly link. I'd much rather do this. So if you want to take a screenshot and take advantage of a 1997 with a coupon code BETA, go to bit.ly/PerryPro. It expires at midnight. Guys, BETA. Just BETA because I had that in there. But BETA is the coupon code. So, Mr. Felix Anderson is up next.